Welcome back, people, to a second vlog on the Mitsubishi EVO. Today is a special day because we've got an appointment to go see a specialist mechanic of Mitsubishi EVOs here in Thailand. So yeah, going to turn on the car now and we're going to drive to the garage. Here it is. First, I need to open the gate. Second, I need to go retrieve my phone that I forgot inside. Della, why are you sitting by the door? Huh? What's that, mate? There we go. Shut up, you can't play. Cool. Stay inside. It's too hot out. Right, so attempt number 2, we've got to get in. That's not good, man. But anyway, I don't like how these doors open. We're going to pop the key in now. Okay, is it out of gear? Whoa! Alright, it's out of gear. Handbrake is up. Let's try it out. Alright, we're going to get in quickly before the engine cuts off. Slowly does it. Let's make a move. Don't forget to... Wow, it stalled. I really reckon I need to turn the aircon off because it does put extra strain on the battery, so I'm just gonna wind the windows down. Slowly does it, Max. Okay, and we're out. I'm gonna have to improve on the angle later on. I'll go slowly over this hump. Gotta be careful here. All right, let's go. Valve sounds absolutely sexy, mate, but I've got to remember to keep this in gear because the moment I take my but yeah, as I was saying, I can't coast in this. I've got to put it in gear straight away. I've also got to bear in mind that the brakes ain't so good. It feels very unstable. The pull this car has is incredible. Just to think that this car is 20 years old and it still drives the way it does after such long periods since it was first made. It's astonishing. At 5,000 RPM. Alright, there's quite significant traffic up ahead. Yeah, a bit scared to engage the air conditioning unit because the moment it does that, it puts significant strain on the engine, as I mentioned before. And when it does that, then the revs ain't so consistent. No, I have to put the aircon on, even if it means stalling the car or the car cutting off. I'm not stalling it. Okay. Let's pop that on. Gosh, imagine this thing didn't have air conditioning. I'd absolutely be toast. I didn't speak about the gauge clusters in my previous video, but the gauge clusters are not fake, they're real, and they give accurate measurements on what have we got here. We've got the boost level, we've got the RPM level, we've got the battery voltage, and also the water level too. The battery gauge is what draws your attention because there's like a red dot that appears whenever the battery level is appearing you know, below standard. I think the typical voltage is for it to be around about 13 volts. Oh man, being stuck in traffic is not good.
A few moments later.
So we finally made it to the EVO Specialist, and on the left is the EVO that we've brought in. And the moment we've all been waiting for, what's under the hood? It's not looking too shabby, is it? Everything seems pretty normal. We've got the air filter there that leads to the turbo, which is tucked away under the manifold. We've got a dual overhead cam 16 valve engine. One thing I didn't expect to see was this crossbeam that goes from one side of the engine bay to the other. Obviously that's there for additional stiffness to the chassis. Looking at the other EVOs around the garage, right here we've got this EVO 7, which is in absolute top condition. There's not a scratch on this body panel. This is the interior here. It's a lot more modern looking than our car. And just on top of the steering wheel, it seems to be this strange box. I'm not exactly sure what it is. On the right hand side of the dash, we've got this button called ACD, which stands for Active Central Differential. And then we move on to the engine bay. It's a work of art. There's not a single wire that's exposed to the human eye. Every component of the engine, like the air filter, the turbo, the manifold, they're all in the same position as our EVO. But everything's just been cleaned up to give it this really nice finish. And then right in front of us, we've got what appears to be an EVO 2, possibly even an EVO 1. Difficult to tell without the front bumper being attached. But I'm not sure if this is the original engine. It might be an engine swap. Again, we can see the timing belt without the cover on it. And then we've got some other Mitsubishis around. We've got some more Mitsubishis parked up. But these ones that are parked up are in pretty bad condition. There's a lot of damage and rust to the exterior panels. Anyway, we've left the keys with mechanic PSAM. We'll check back in about a week's time to see what's been changed, what was wrong with the Mitsubishi EVO. And so I will see you then.